Are we live? Am I alive? I have once again changed my streamer icon. Let me make it bigger for y'all. Hi there. Howdy, howdy. Welcome in, welcome in. I wanted to start the stream early because I know, if anything, y'all will show up a total of 20 minutes late to my streams. So I decided to start the stream 20 minutes late, or 20 minutes early, while I cooked an egg. Just doing my little get together, putting everything together. Give me just a tick here. Alright. Everybody's saying hi. Now, I had an idea for this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a little bit of a goofy idea. Because, you know, hi. Because the big thing is, you know... Okay, nerd. The big thing is, I say I'm a trans woman. I'm gender fluid, but I am very trans femme. And the thing I was thinking was, what if I just took this streamer icon and used it for, like, a mask voice? What do y'all think? I feel like that would go off. Yeah? Like, just think about it. Cause this icon is very, cause I have an icon for when I want to be femme. That's very obvious. But I really like the skull dog, because it's, like, that's actually a picture of me that I edited. Both the photos. So I like the vibe of it. Thank you, thank you. It's actually something I got from a Spirit Halloween, believe it or not. So like I said, I think I'm gonna do this where I use this icon right up here for mask voice streams, because sometimes as a gender fluid person, you don't want to be effeminate all the time. Besides, y'all haven't even really heard my mask voice. You've heard some memes, but that's about it. Alright, so we were just finishing up with the defect. We won with the defect, and we already won with the ironclad, so we were gonna do the silent. You need to experience every little side of the gender spectrum. Especially since I have been told that my voice is, my deep voice, my very mask voice, is actually very, very fucking hot, is what I've been told. Alright, so we were gonna go back through with the silent. We were going to actually win this time, hopefully. I lost last time, as y'all remember. But The Silent is kind of a hard character to win with without better builds being put together. And we've got a couple options. We can upgrade a card, we can obtain 100 gold, we can take 21 damage and obtain 250 gold. Or you can lose my starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. What are we thinking? I'm thinking I'm gonna take 21 damage and gain 250 gold. That much gold early on is actually really good, so you can get some early shop relics. The last loss doesn't count, yeah. I blame that on the wind. That was the wind. It wasn't me. I'm gonna go... I think I'm gonna go fight shop. Just so that, like I said, I can get those early shop relics and hopefully bust, like... Nah. Okay, so my stream's definitely got some latency because I just now got the upgrade a card message. Upgrading a card early on really doesn't do much because most of the cards early on are just like defends and strikes. So that's never the right option. I hate saying it. I am still eating my breakfast. Yes. I sleep very late. I also don't get out of bed and make food at a good, reasonable time. I woke up at about 11:30. Everyone in my house works night shifts. So I woke up at about 11:30 and I got up and around, but I didn't make any food until about 1:40 after setting up the stream and everything. And then, you know, I made some toast, and I like my toast a little burnt, and I made some runny eggs. No, don't start that. Don't start that. I've always been a night person. It's never just been about the streams. I've always been a night person. And it's because it kind of runs in my family. My dad was an overnight security guard at a hospital, and his dad was an overnight factory worker, and it just kind of runs in the family, like, you know, life kind of revolved around that overnight schedule, so it's kind of always been the way it is. I'm pretty sure, like, way back in the day, we were probably, like, the people up at night to make sure that the giant, nocturnal, I was, to make sure the giant, like, wolves and stuff don't eat us at night. I'm pretty sure we were, like, the night guards. Anyways, we're gonna get going on this. We're gonna beat the shit out of this guy. We're gonna add 3 shivs just so that I can continue to beat the shit out of this guy. I'm also drinking
peppermint mocha coffee.
I love peppermint mocha. It's the best flavor. I did, but I didn't celebrate the 4th of July. I don't celebrate that shit nowadays just because of how awful everything is. But I had a good 4th of July because get this, made a triple chocolate cheesecake. And that thing was wonderful. And I had salmon and chicken flavored rice. Like, I used chicken broth to cook the rice. I had a good day. Oh, it's wonderful. I can actually upload a picture of it to my YouTube real quick. I'm going to put it in a post. That way y'all can see. I have been enjoying making cheesecake. It's a very fun process. And I made a wonderful blueberry cheesecake a couple days ago. And then I decided to make a triple chocolate cheesecake this time around. Triple chocolate cheesecake time. Alright, yeah, I just uploaded it on my post, so if y'all want, you can check that out, and you can be like, wow! We're gonna go here, we're gonna check this out. Okay, now, these... Yippee! I am probably going to go with kunai. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Which is really good, because I already have shivs in my deck. And shivs are just generally a really good card. And I'm going to take heal. That way I can heal up. This is just boink, and then I heal. Alright, we're gonna boink, 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 and then that gives me 1 dexterity, that ups my block, which, this is just 3 damage, might as well. Seems like a very, yes, it is very stabby. The silence whole thing is that, like, get like Blade Dance, add 3 shivs. Look, now I just have 3 attacks in my hand. That ups my defense. So I can do this. Bam. And then you got like Riddle with Holes, deal 3 damage 5 times. And if you can get any card that, or anything that really buffs your attack damage, that goes insane. I do want this relic, but I don't want to lose Blade Dance, so I'm going to give him my Dexterity Potion. I got a meal ticket. Whenever I enter a shop, I heal 15 HP. That's really good. The big thing about, like, most runs is that you just die. It's less death from, like, one big enemy that beats you up. It's a lot of death from 1,000 cuts. You take 5 damage here, 10 damage there, and then eventually, because you haven't gotten any healing, you just kind of end up dead. You wake up dead. I'm gonna discard because I'm out of energy anyway. We're gonna heal. Draw until I have 6 cards. Okay, yes, good. We're gonna hit the jaw worm. I'm gonna take this damage. I got Slay the Spire. Heck yeah! Slay the Spire is a really good game. I'm happy that you're willing to check it out. They came out with the like I've said, they came out with the second one very recently, and that one's really a lot of fun from what I've seen, because they have more characters. They have a canonically non-binary character, and they have a character that's like a skeleton, and it's a female character, which I think is really dope that you're seeing like stuff like that. Kind of exhaust that just to get rid of it. I think it's cool seeing like gender just kind of being expressed in ways that are not naturally the way people express things. We're just gonna stab this slime until it no longer moves. So what about y'all? Did y'all have a good 4th of July? I know, right? Believe it or not, the silence a woman. See, heck yeah! State College, that's actually really fucking dope. Dang, I really wanted that one. This would give me half price on everything in the shops, and this early on, that would be really good, but because I've seen it already, and I don't have the gold, I will not be able to get this anymore. A shame. Man, I really wanted that card. We're gonna take... I think I'm gonna take this game 4 block. What college? What are you going for? Math major. Are you gonna be like one of those people that just have a big chalkboard and you write math problems on it all day? Ooh, okay. So we've got a smart person. We got a smart person in the chat. What's a squared plus b squared equals c squared? Adding 4 shivs into my hand sounds really good. A gay chalkboard professor, yes. And then they're like, solve this math problem. And then you're like, man, that's a math problem, all right. And they're like, wow. You definitely solved that math problem. Yes, that's what I wanted. Play dance. There we go. I'm just saying, I really do think like we need majors that are more purely, you know, focused on specific things. A lot of majors I see are like a lot of people when they go into college, they're like, yeah, I don't know what I want to do, so I'm gonna end up taking a degree that just is general studies, and then, you know, that doesn't apply really anywhere a lot of places. And I think, like, the big thing is, like, I didn't go to college because, personally, the thing I want to do with my life, I want to run a food truck, and I want to sell mac and cheese out of a food truck. Now, you might be like, wow, that's a really dumb idea, but hear me out. You're at a state fair or whatever have you, and you see 5 different food trucks. Are you not gonna go to the one that's gonna give you a delicious bowl of mac and cheese? See? It's a good idea. Mac and cheese is the best idea. And then you can paint your food truck to look like a block of cheese. So dope. And then you only gotta work during fair season. Because, they make a lot of money. Yeah, I hear it a lot that people are like, I don't know how to cook and stuff like that, but I think the biggest thing with me, like, I learned how to cook from my dad growing up, because, like, he was actually a cook, and, like, the big thing I learned was he, like, learning how to make food is less a skill, more a necessity. You have to learn how to make food. Because if you don't, you end up just kind of unable to take care of yourself later on. If you've noticed, I have gotten so many things that just cost 0, and I love that. So you can like it's a skill. Everybody has to learn something, you know. And I think like if you can learn how to just make pasta or whatever have you, like you are going to have, you're gonna have the best chances of kind of just getting through everything. Like not knowing how to cook is one of the hardest ways to learn how to save money, because like cooking saves so much money in the long run. And it actually is a lot more simple than it might seem. Maybe I'll do videos where I cook food and show y'all the cooked food. I'm yapping today. Cooking content would actually be peak. Yes, honestly, I've debated on, like, I make a lot of content already. Like, I read stories, I make memes, I stream doing this, and I make music, but like, I love cooking, and cooking content is really something that I've thought about. But like I said, it's kind of one of them things where it's like, do I want to go about, you know, doing all that? Because then I'd have to actually get a camera and everything, and the big thing is a lot of the content I make right now, I don't have a camera. So that's why I use a PNG tuber kind of thing, and just stuff like that. We're gonna just stab that guy. Oh, okay, so Distilled Chaos, this card, play the top 3 cards of your draw pile, is actually really funny, because it just does stuff like this. Sometimes it's really bad if you do, like, a build, like... Okay, I don't actually want to use that, because this guy, when he reaches half HP, splits into 2 smaller bosses with the HP he's got. This would get him at exactly 70, and then there would be 2 of them at 70 HP. What I want to do is wait until I can get more attacks, and get him past that point, so that he ends up with like maybe 50 HP, right? Like, watch. Bam, 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 bam. And now he's at 49 HP, right? So when he splits, they're both going to be 49 HP rather than 70. Bam. Smart. It's called using your brain. I barely have one of those. I gotta use it where possible. So have y'all checked out the music I've made? A 1,000 cuts. This is one of my favorite cards. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. That's probably one of the best cards in the game. Yes, alright. I'm happy to hear that people like it. Any pointers or anything you want to say? This is why 1,000 Cuts is the best card in the game. See it just doing damage and doing damage. I got slime. Just like my ex-boyfriend. Yeah, I like doing it where the song itself is just kind of weird to listen to, is the best way I can put it. Like, I like my music being something you hear, and it changes as you're listening to it. Ooh. Okay, next turn your attacks deal double damage. Or this turn, your next skill is played twice. What do we think? This is awful. Alchemize is awful. Burst. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking something where I can just... Okay, we've got Fusion Hammer. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest, or you can no longer smith at rest sites. So no more upgrading cards. The first time you discard a card each turn, gain energy. This would be really good if I had a discard deck going on. Or Calling Bell. Upon pickup, obtain a curse and 3 relics. I'm thinking Calling Bell. Yeah. Alright. Oh no, the bell. And then we've got Sentinel Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. That's really good. Oh, look. Darkstone Parapt. I don't know what that is. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. So anytime I get cursed, I get 6 max HP. So I kind of want to go for curses now. Fossilized Helix. Prevent the first time you would lose HP each combat. That's really good too. That was well worth it. For something that has no actual debuffs and just takes up a card slot. I'm gonna go this way. Maybe? I don't know who that is. Lord Helix was after. Oh. What is Lord Helix? I'm at a loss. I have no clue. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest, I don't watch streams. And I know that's kind of ironic coming from somebody who's currently streaming. But it's just not my vibe. Ah, what the heck? I closed it. There we go. Oh. The lore. And it's dead. I'm gonna probably pick up poison. I feel like I like that card. We're gonna go all these randoms. Okay. I think I'm gonna become cursed just to activate this thing and get more HP. You can't say you're old. Not when I'm here. You know what I am? I'm old. I'm decrepit. I'm shriveling. Ooh, this turn your next 2 skills are played twice. I'm 25 years old. By streamer standards. Are all curse cards? No, they're not the same. Some curse cards actually do things. This one is lose 2 HP at the end of turn. That's why it's really not great. So here's the thing. Here's synergy. I've got burst, right? This turn, your next 2 skills are played twice. I was born in 2000. This turn, your next 2 skills are played twice. Then, I have add 4 shivs, which is a skill. So watch this. I just have 1,000 shivs. And then this is really fun because I still had burst for that one. Yeah. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. It is the Brits. You got a license for stabbing? Oi, 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 what's all this then? You got a license for stabbing? I'm gonna use riddle with holes. I really do like the silent. The silent is a really goofy character because the whole thing is just stab them until they stop moving. And strike. And we win. Whenever deal 4 damage whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it into your hand. Now that's one of those cards you don't want to actually play for a little bit, so that it'll keep cycling into your hand, and then you just keep getting more and more of it, so you get a bunch of free hits. No! Ice cream would have been so good! Energy is now conserved between turns. That's a really good one. Oh, here we go. Infinite Blades. At the start of your turn, add a shiv into your hand. And then we're going to remove a card, and we're going to actually remove that curse. Because our HP will still stay 6 more HP. Yeah, 69. The second funniest number. You know what's funnier than 69?
25.
No. Not 6-7.
You know, it's funnier than 24, Patrick.
What?
25.
Boink. Now I get a shiv at the start of every turn. Block. I do not belong here, apparently, by the way. Damn. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Oh, my nose is itching. I just have a bunch of zero cost cards. Apply 7 poison. I want to kill this guy. And then apply weak to that guy. So that I'm not getting... Oof. Slice. Shiv. Discard this card, because why not? And defend. Dexterity ups the amount of block you gain from block cards. So every 1 dexterity adds 1 to your block. So I make 8 instead of 5 here. We're going to use flashes. He's dead. We're going to shiv this guy. We're going to stab him again so I get another block. And bam. Yeah, dexterity is really good for, like, gaining defense. And it works really well with this build. Because how many attacks I have that just cost nothing. Like shivs. Neutralize, riddle with balls. Entropic Brew is actually really cool. Fill all your empty potion slots with random potions. That one's actually really neat. I'm gonna get another Endless Agony. We are gonna rest, because I'm almost dead. Ooh, random treasure. We get... Start each combat with 1 dexterity from Oddly Smooth Stone. See, when Slay the Spire 2 came out, there was this very popular joke, and I find it absolutely hilarious, because it just is. And it's, oh god, it's these two. They hit the second spire. And it is just funny. It is really funny because it's like, it's literally like, oh, there's a second spire slightly off to the left of the first one. So like, it's not even like a bit when you think about it. Like, it's actually legitimately lore accurate that there's a second spire. Mr. Niao, they hit the second spire. Squeaky toy. Deadly poison. Endless agony. Yes, squeaky toy jump scare. We're gonna poison this guy. We filled his kidneys full of monster. Backstab. Deal 11 damage. Nice relics. Yeah, I've got plenty of good relics. I think it was mostly getting the calling bell really did kind of up my stuff. Really good starting point. I got the kunai from a shop relic, which was really good early on. Especially playing the silent, what with shivs and all the zero cost cards, like my entire deck is right now. Heal. We're gonna hit. We're gonna hit. Yeah, shivs. That's the deck I'm going for right now. Yeah, I think that might not be the best idea. No, actually, I started from a fresh save slot, and I beat the game with the Ironclad, and I did a run with the Silent, but I did not make it through with the Silent. And then I have a run with the Defect that I did win, so I'm going back to the Silent to try and get the third piece so that I can do a heart run. I wanted to start from fresh with this one. We're gonna go Burst, Blade Dance. No, Ironclad is the first character. So Ironclad is just kind of the guy with the big sword. The Orbs is the Defect. We're just gonna stab the Book of Stabbing. Quite ironic. And then we're gonna... I really love Burst. It's one of my favorite abilities. Thank you. I think I've got it. I'm pretty good at this game. The only way I see us losing this one, and I hate saying it, is if we end up against the Timekeeper. The Timekeeper is a Shiv deck. Like, is the death of a Shiv deck. Having it so, like, you can't play any cards. Yes, Burst is really good. Gonna do that. Survivor. I really ought to be using these potions. I think I'm gonna use that here. Just so I can hit Entropic Brew. Yeah, 55. Yeah. I really hate the Timekeeper. Oh, Ancient Tea Set. That's a really good one. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 energy. That's a really good one. I don't like Die. Deal 13 damage to all enemies. It just doesn't... Like, it doesn't scratch that itch for a card that is supposed to be legendary, you know? Add a random skill into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Is actually really good, in my opinion. Anything that makes anything cost 0 is probably my favorite. I'm gonna hit this guy. This. That. This. That. This. That. I hate the snake plant. Weak. Shiv. Blade Dance. Sucker Punch. And then I am gonna do block. Yeah, that is the one thing. He just kind of hits pretty hard. I don't have any of the unlocks, though, is the thing. Like, I don't have any of the silence unlocks. Because, like I said, fresh start and all. Add a random skill, outmaneuver. That's a really good one to have a 0 cost. Ah, man. I was really hoping I'd get some of those 0 cost ones. I think I'm gonna use... Yeah, I think I'm gonna use Smoke Bomb. Or I could use Colorless and just see what it does. I want to do that. I guess. Man, 6 block. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Smoke Bomb. Just because I still have another fight. And I don't want to go into it with less than half. Alright. Yeah. We're gonna do this. That. Burst. Blade Dance. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the bird because I hate those. And we'll block. Alright, we're gonna Endless Agony, Shiv, Endless Agony, block. And I didn't need to block. I don't know why I clicked block. Shays, heal, hit, don't need to block. I didn't even realize I had an energy still. I thought I was out. They usually do. The thing is, with accuracy, you end up buffing your shiv damage is the thing. But I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering right, it it is a unlock card, so it's not a card that I can just find off the jump, which is not great. I'm gonna skip. None of those are really worth it. Okay, this one's actually a really nice one. The collector. Yeah, it is really tough without unlocks. You just kind of get stuck in a loop. I think I am only going to use one Endless Agony, that way I can just keep farming. I'm just going to discard that, and then end my turn. Man, that's really bad for having the 2 extra energy. I really wish I had the money to get the ice cream from the shop. We're gonna get the lantern heads. I think I am gonna do this. Oh yes, apply 99 vulnerable. That does. Ooh, that's really good. I think I'm gonna Blessings of the Forge. No, not this. And then I'm gonna apply 3 vulnerable to this torch head. Not yet, not with these. Just with strikes, that's not great. Yeah, the vulnerable is great. Because that's really just gonna help me knock it down. And that's why I took that card, because something where I can get a random one, and it could end up being something like that. Now that was a big chunk of my health. Apply a weak. We're gonna slice. I could have used the shiv, he was vulnerable. I kind of want to go Wraith form. But then I lose dexterity. Ooh, you know what? Now I'll use Blessings of the Forge. Gain 3 intangible. Nope. Don't know why it just closed. Weird. Dude, I'm just trying to have fun. I'm not taking this serious. Apparently. Well, that's GG's. Man. Well, I got some unlocks and actually be able to do something. The silent really just isn't good with any unlocks. Without any unlocks, I mean. Yeah, then you can start getting the poison build. You know, apply 6 poison when the enemy dies. You know, double the enemy's poison. That's the good stuff. Alright. Ooh. It was a good run. It's just not having those unlocks. Those are kind of the big ones when it comes to it. I have not played through as the Watcher, though I have never won a match as the Watcher. I just can't. I hate it. I hate her so much. Her builds just don't run well. I don't like it. I will probably do another run through as the Silent, and then hopefully we win. I'm intending to try and run through as the Watcher to finish the thingy off, the heart. I think I am gonna obtain a random common relic. Snecko Skull. Whenever you apply poison, apply an additional 1 poison. That's actually really good, especially if I go for a poison build, which I think I'm going to. Jawworm. We're gonna apply weak, strike, survivor. Strike. And then 2 defense. That didn't really do anything, but why not? And we got that one. Oh, Eviscerate. I think I'm going to get Bane because I'm going to go for a poison build. Deal 7 damage if the enemy has poison, deal 7 more damage. Poison is basically DOT. That's the big thing. It's like burn or whatever have you. It's not like it's super serious. Because it would have the same effect as burn. But yeah, just, you know, poison. Although the like debuffs and such are all like, you know, take 50% more damage, stuff like that. or, you know, take less damage. I do like this relic. But then wall in hand lose 1 HP, so I'd have to get rid of this card, this curse card, very quickly. But Warp Tongs, at the start of your turn, upgrade a random card in your hand for the rest of combat. That one's actually really good in my opinion. Just upgrading a card in general is a really good call. And of course, and then we're gonna do this. Hit. And that's every turn a card gets upgraded. That's not just at the start of the game. Alright, got that one. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. I think I want to do that one. Just debuffing. Yeah. I think I'm going to take this. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 14 HP. The first floor is really, really easy to get through. Ooh, I am going to take the Golden Idol, because that'll just buff, I get 25% more gold. Then I'm going to take that curse, I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to hit this and then the shop. Block, strike, piercing wail. This is the Log of Lin, and I don't know what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like a hermit crab, but like I didn't know if it was like actually anything, and I did look it up, and nothing comes up. So who knows? Alright. Now, I will say, if y'all want to see me play Slay the Spire 2, I'm poor, so y'all can always support me on my Ko-fi. That's on my, that's on my account. You can check it in the description on my account. Tools of the trade, at the start of your turn, just draw 1 card and discard 1 card. That's actually really good. Just in general, I really like that one. I am gonna remove that curse. I hate that curse so much. At the start of your turn, apply 2 poison to all enemies. That's really good. That's a really good power card. And I am just going to put my coffee in the chat if y'all want to support me and help me get more games that you want to see. Whatever you'd like. One sec. For anyone that wants. I like putting that in there, just making sure, like, if anybody wants to support me, send anything there. Also, if y'all want to see me play other games, you can be like, hey, I sent you enough to buy this game I want you to play, and I'm fully willing to. I really do like just vibing and such. This one's one of my favorites. It is literally just one of those, click a card, see if there's another card. We really don't want this card. Okay, we really want Catalyst. Well... okay, there's Catalyst. Double the enemy's poison. That can get broken. That is busted. I didn't get any other cards, but I got the one I wanted at least. That's a really good one. I am very happy. Water break. Might as well just get rid of that one. Now look, we can get rid of that, and it'll give us another card, which was that strike. We're going to double the enemy's poison, and the poison will get him. Poison potion, which is really good, applies 6 poison. I think we are going to get poison stab. Gain, deal 6 damage, apply 3 poison. We always do this one. Oh, hey, I got it on the first one. Paper Crane. Enemies with weak deal 40% less damage rather than 25% less damage. That's a really, really good one. Yes, there are a lot of ways to shank people. We can remove a card from our deck, change a card in our deck, transform it, or upgrade a card. What do y'all think? As you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize on the walls and speak. Forget what you know and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space.
If you want to pass me, then you must grow.
Grow? We're gonna upgrade? I do think upgrades are superior. And I also think getting something where it applies more poison also... triple the enemy's poison. I'm just saying. That's a really good card. Poison stab. Block. Stab this guy. We're gonna neutralize And then we're gonna... Tools of the trade. Stab. Oh, goodness gracious. Block. There we go. I kept clicking out. I have it not on a full window for me because for some reason, if I have it in full screen, I can't see chat, and two, it makes it so the actual like the actual stream ends up being like way too zoomed in. Choose a card to discard. I think I'm gonna do strike. We're gonna poison. Triple the enemy's poison. And he's dead. I kind of like those. Gain more energy is pretty good. We're gonna rest. And then we're gonna go into this boss fight and win. Round 1 win. No, I wish. Neutralize. That one. We're just gonna hit him as hard as we can. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Noxious fumes. Strike. Yeah, so it doesn't, like, I can have it, so I'm looking right now on a small screen, and then my recording, my OBS, and then off to the left I have the chat. So all you're seeing right now is my face and the game, but I'm seeing a lot different stuff. I can have it where you only see what I'm doing, like what I want you to see. We are gonna hit this guy with a fire potion, and I think I am gonna apply 6 poison, because why not? Poison stab, outmaneuver. Poison stab, tools of the trade, block, stab, stab. And then I am just going to triple his poison now, and he has 67 poison. Do I need to even say it? You already know what's going to be said. 6-7. I could be insider trading. You know what the craziest thing I think about is? I could be doing anything, and you wouldn't know. I could be like planning to explode someone with my mind. I do like 1,000 cuts. Whenever you play a card, deal 1 damage to all enemies. That's just a really good one. Slaver's Collar. During boss and elite fights, gain extra energy at the start of your turn. Snecko Eye. At the start of your turn, draw 2 cards. Start combat with Confused. Confused whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. Or Tiny House. Upon pickup, obtain 1 potion. Obtain 50 gold. Raise your max HP by 5. Obtain 1 card and upgrade 1 random card. I do like Tiny House. No. Slaver's Collar sounds good. But I am a dog. I do need a collar, actually. I am gonna pick Slaver's collar, solely because I'm a dog that needs a collar. Oh, have I ever barked on stream before? Like, have y'all ever heard me bark on stream before? You haven't. Okay, so you're in for a treat. Now give me a sec. You're welcome. Tools of the trade. Noxious fumes. Gain 2 energy. Defend. Defend. Stab. I think I'm just gonna do that now because it'll slowly tick away his life. I really like poison because it just goes around any block. This one. Defense. Oh, there we go. And I don't even really gotta care because the poison will take care of him. Ooh, okay. Gain 5 block. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn is actually really... it can get really good with that. 75 gold, remove a card from your deck. I am going to do that. The beggar takes off his cloak and reveals that he is cleric.
You are a kind soul. Receive my purification.
He screams. You are unsure if he is grateful or mad. I am going to remove this curse. You happen upon a group of what looks like purple fire spirits dancing around a large bonfire. The spirits toss small bones and fragments into the fire, which brilliantly erupts each time. As you approach the spirits, all turn to you expectantly. You know I love my voices. Offer. Receive a reward based on the offer. I can throw a card in. Now, I think this is just me. Personally, I think I want to throw in 1,000 cuts. Because if you throw in a gold one, I'm pretty sure it ups your max HP. If you throw in a blue, it heals your HP. If you throw in a common, it just does nothing. They get like mad at you and leave. And I don't have a curse right now, but if you throw in a curse, you get a relic. And the relic is spirit poop. It does nothing. They just poop on you. I am going to probably throw in 1,000 cuts. Just to get that, yeah, HP boost. You toss an offering into the bonfire. The flames burst, nearly knocking you off your feet as the fire doubles in strength. The spirits dance around you excitedly before merging into your form, filling you with warmth and strength. Your max HP increases by 10, and you are healed to full HP. It is? I don't know what that is. This game is like all references, and I know none of them. Noxious fumes. Next turn, get more energy. I'm just gonna use this to buff myself, and I'll take the 10. I'm gonna get rid of this random normal strike. I'm gonna do this, 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 and this. Block will not be removed at the end of this turn. So that's actually a really good, like, buff if he attacks next turn. Yep. Now I don't have to worry about his attack at all whatsoever. And I can worry about just stabbing the guy. Sure. I'm gonna get rid of this dazed. I'm gonna poison stab. Triple the enemy's poison. Now he dies. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Man, I'm just not finding any poison cards. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in eerie unison. The tallest among him bares fanged teeth and extends a long, pale hand towards you. Join us, sister, and feel the warmth of the Spire. Except, remove all strikes, receive 5 bites, and lose 24 max HP. Bites deal 7 damage and heal 2 HP. You lose a lot of max HP for this one. Or you can just refuse. Among Us? Do we have to do it? Do you think we have to? Are we doing it? Alright. The tall figure grabs your arm, pulls you forward, and sinks his fangs into your neck. You feel a dark force pour into your neck and course through your body. You wake up sometime later, alone. An intense hunger passes through your belly. You must feed. We're gonna kill this guy. So as I said, you just kind of end up with, you know, cards that can heal you and you lose max HP. It's not really a bad thing. We're going to use all enemies lose strength. That way we're taking like no damage from these people. We're going to gain 5 block. We're going to apply weak. We're going to block. We really want to get rid of this guy. This guy with the net can make it so you can't use certain cards. Bites you. Bites you. Bites you. They don't have any poison. We do like biting in this household. Ah, god dang it. Entangled. Attacks deal less. You cannot play attacks this turn. Which is good because I only had 1 attack. So it's not like it would have done much. And then we just block. I mean, isn't that part of the fun? We like the pain of it, don't we? I mean, I do. Eat this guy. Just eat him. I really do like Nunchaku. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain energy. Have you not seen my videos? You're in every comment section. Of course this house is freaky. We freaks in this house. Why is my collar throbbing? We won't have to really worry too much anymore. Because we're going to do this, this, this. Triple this guy's poison, and they're both dead. Defeat 3 enemies with poison in a single combat. And then I got Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 that turn. I think I want to get another Noxious Fumes. Because those will stack. I'm gonna rest because the next fight is also a elite. Elites are actually really good. Oh, this one's really fun. So this is the gremlin leader, and these are gremlins. So you kill this guy, and they go away. But it's really funny. Because they're like really just goofy little things. Noxious Fumes, gain 5 block, power card, block. We are growing gremlin mode. We're eating them. We are consuming their flesh. Holy shit. That was a lot of damage. Choose a card to discard. I'm gonna discard the block because I'm gonna get this guy. I'm gonna Noxious Fumes, outmaneuver, Poison Step. Because this will apply 6 poison every turn, he'll slowly get busted down, and then we'll use Catalyst to make it even stronger. I am gonna get rid of... I think I'm gonna get... No. Okay. Piercing Whale. Just to make it so they don't really do any damage. This. Bite. Bite. Block. Block. Oh, goodness. And we're gonna get rid of, I think Neutralize. It's just not... Yeah, I think I'll triple it now. Goodness gracious. Put my phone down for 5 minutes and everyone... Bite plus, yes. Yes, it is my, And then he just dies to poison here. I'm gonna use him to kind of stack healing. Toy Ornithopter. I do like draw 4 cards, discard 1. Pair. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 10. So I'm back to 66 at least. So we can go shop another guy and then a bunch of these. Or we can take the easy route, which is random, heal, fight, heal, fight, heal. But we're not little bitches in this house, so we're gonna take the shop. Ooh, Pen Nib. Every 10th attack you deal does double damage. That's really good. We're gonna get Bouncing Flask. and we're gonna fight this elite. We've already fought 2 elites with no issue. Oh, we've already beat these guys before. We've got this. We're gonna do that. Defend. Outmaneuver. Hit this guy. Bite. Bite. We're gonna another noxious fumes. We're gonna do apply 3 poison to 3 random enemies. And it happened to be the same guy. We're gonna draw 4 cards and discard 1. We're gonna discard Poison Stab. We're gonna take this power card, which will make something cost nothing. And then we're gonna stack defense. Make these guys real weak. Then that guy's gonna die from poison, and then we'll get the rest of them. Wow, a whole 0 damage. We aren't gonna need a second turn, because we win. Alright, Frozen Egg. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgrade it. Explosive Potion deals 10 damage to all enemies. And... ooh, Bullet Time. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. Reduce the cost of all cards in your hand to 0. That might be good. We're gonna go all these random events. Ooh. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. Another shop. We're just gonna take Apply Poison. Oh, yes. Okay. If I offer the golden idol, I get the bloody idol, which is whenever you gain 8 gold, heal 5 HP. As you gently set the idol onto the altar, a cold wind stirs throughout the room. The arms of the statue begin to discolor and crumble. Your golden idol begins to dull in color and begins bleeding from its eyes. The bleeding never ceases. Alright, we're gonna... Bouncing Flask. We're gonna Tools of the Trade. It's not ominous. It's pretty cool. We love never-ending bleeding. That's a really cool thing. Yes, this is the same boss that I lost to last time. But I am gonna win this time. Because I'm built different. We're gonna... ooh, okay. We're gonna just get rid of this. Then we're gonna use Bullet Time. And everything I play costs nothing. Right now we're just kind of stacking Noxious Fume and like poisoning up the enemies. You know, like just trying to get it so that we can I believe in the heart of the cards. No, yeah. This is my grandfather's deck. There are no weak cards. Apply more poison, draw 4 cards. I'm gonna discard a bite. I'm gonna deal more poison. I'm gonna defend. And should I wait a little longer to triple the enemy's poison? Make it like extra poisoned? I want to really make it like 100,000 poison on this thing. Alright. We're gonna discard this bite. We're gonna use Blur. Deadly Poison. Block. Oh yeah, it's actually probably one of the best. And we're gonna bite this guy. Because poison will get them. I'm gonna discard a bite. Okay, so check this out. Draw 4 cards, discard 1. Right? I'm gonna discard Outmaneuver because I'm not gonna need it. I'm gonna hit Bullet Time. Every single card in my deck is, or in my hand right now, is 0. Now a big thing you've noticed is its poison is 60. I'm gonna triple that. It now has 181 poison, and I just earned apply 99 or more poison on a single enemy. It is going to die for what it did to me before. Merely by pure poison. Ooh, okay. This turn, your next skill is played twice. Burst. We love Burst. Okay, so we've got Runic Pyramid. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. Busted Crown. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Future card rewards now have 2 less cards to choose from. Or the Velvet Choker. Gain 6 energy at gain energy at the start of your turn. You cannot play more than 6 cards per turn. We never take this one. I hate this one. This is like Ironclad only. So I'm thinking they all kind of suck, to be honest. Runic Pyramid, no longer discard. That would be really good with the whole, like, all cards cost 0 kind of thing. And we're going against the Timekeeper. I hate the Timekeeper. But we're going against them. We're gonna win. We always win. We're gonna do this. Discard a random block. We're gonna bite that guy. And this is gonna apply 5 poison across the board. And my hand is full now. Gain 8 block. Defend. And the poison will slowly tick these guys away. I think the Runic Pyramid was a really bad call, honestly. My next skill is played twice. Yes, okay. No, it's okay. It's not like it was your fault or anything. I was the one who chose it. But they all kind of sucked. Okay, they all die anyways. So I'm gonna use bites to try and get my HP back. Why not? We'll just do that. It's just, it keeps filling up the hand because it's not getting rid of any of them, which is kind of bad. But it can be good. Like, it's kind of bad right now, but it can always be good. Caltrops, whenever you are attacked, deal 5 damage back. That's a pretty good one. I'm gonna go random. I don't fight these. I hate these ones. Yeah, that one's not worth it in my opinion. That fight is like 9 times out of 10 what kills me. I'm gonna lose the dexterity potion and get the white beast statue. Potions always appear in combat rewards. Exquisite was feeling parched. Glup, glup, glup. He downs the potion in one go and lets out a satisfied burp. He rummages around his various pockets. Here, look what I've got for you today. Take it, take it. That is a British man. That's just a normal British man, by the way. Take that. That. Bite you. Bite you. No burp body? Hey, I don't know what y'all are into. That's weird. Who does that? Weirdo. We are freaky in this household. I'd rather you not get off to my burps. Please. That's all I ask. You can get off to literally anything else. This household is a prison. I'm pretty sure it's a house. Oh no. So I only have 6 HP. Well, damn it. We're gonna take that. Fuck! No! I was like, yeah, okay, we got like a random thing. Hopefully this doesn't do anything crazy, right? We ended up on a fight. Flex, defend. I don't even know. We might not make it. That's the maw. Okay, hear me out. We block. We use outmaneuver. None of the cards go away. I use this card. This turn, your next skill is played twice. Hopefully, next turn, I will have 5 energy. I can use this to use this twice. after poisoning it much more. Fingers crossed that this works. I believe in the heart of the cards. Okay. Oh my goodness. We got bullet time. Which means everything costs 0. Bite. Deadly poison. We're gonna use this. We're gonna use this to get rid of Piercing Wail because it's not attacking. We're gonna defend. We're gonna blur. We're gonna skill. This is gonna triple it and then triple it again. So it's gonna go from 16 to like 48 to like 100 something. 148. The clutch of the century. We win these. And just for the healing purposes, I am going to use Bite so that I can heal up a little bit. And that's what we call a clutch. I am the GOAT. Rest. I need my beauty sleep. We're gonna go to this shop. This guy's gonna give me all his money. Oh, corpse explosion! Okay, apply 6 poison. When the enemy dies, deal damage equal to its max HP to all enemies. That would be really good earlier on. But right now, I am gonna take it. But it's not really going to do much against this boss. Because this boss is only 1 character. We're going to go this. We're going to rest again so that we can get full HP. We're going to go Relic. Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP, each combat draw 3 cards. Which can be good. Navigating through the beyond, you discover a glowing tesseract spinning and shifting gently in the air. You touch it. A sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are these? I'm going to recall. Do you add 1 colorless card to your deck? I don't want to take any damage that I don't need to. We are going to take... Shuffle 3 random attacks into your draw pile. They cost 0 this combat. That's really good. Proceed. Fear. A demonic creature towers above you. Wings spread wide as it howls with laughter. Dead bodies of a tribe surround you while the village is engulfed in terrible, dark flames. The demon calls out, taunting you. You really are the strongest now. Ha 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 ha. This laughter echoes forever. I hate this spirit guardian. Ah. Ooh. Poison stab. We're gonna use, sure, why not? Okay, so we're just gonna do some, regular stuff. They're not too crazy. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do... I know this sounds like a bad idea, possibly, but I'm gonna probably use Burst. Just so that I can, it's your next 2 skills are played twice. So that I can hit this one at least. That way I'm not taking any damage here and just letting the poison slowly build up and kill them. Poison will get rid of the Spirit Guardian, and that's the big thing. I don't have to worry about actually attacking through its block. I'm straight up just going to let the poison get to it. We're going to Catalyst it. And the only thing we really got to worry about right now is making sure that this guy does not kill me, because he does 30 damage. So he has 16 HP. I can gain 2 strength, and there we go. And I have full HP. Bam, bam. Now we only got to worry about the repulsor, which isn't even a hard enemy. And we're gonna do this, and this, and this. We're gonna gain some gold. We're gonna apply even more poison. We're just gonna straight up poison like crazy. I want to transform a card. What card do I want to transform? I want to transform... What card just am I not using? I'm gonna transform Piercing Whale, I think. Add a random skill into your hand. It costs 0. Yeah. We like green humor in this house. Burst. I do want to upgrade Burst. Noxious Fumes. Draw cards. I'm just going to discard Bullet Time because it's not like I can use it right now. Gain block. Noxious Fumes. And then we're going to bite, I suppose, a Spiker. We have enough block to get rid of that. And then we'll bite another one. Alright. See, this is where Corpse Explosion will do really good. Where I'll use this to apply poison to this one. And when it dies, that 46 HP will kill literally everyone. So watch. Boink. Boink. And I literally have to worry about nothing because it'll die. And then Corpse Explosion goes off and kills everybody. Ooh, okay, Tactician. If this card is discarded from your hand, gain 2 energy. That's actually really good with how many cards I have that discard other cards. We are about to go into the final boss fight. We have full HP. And we are going to just upgrade some card. Like a card. Shuffle 5 random attacks into your draw pile. They cost 0. I think that's definitely the go. Alright, we're gonna fight the Timekeeper. Let's hope we can actually manage this. I hate this guy so much. He makes me want to scream. Okay, Noxious Fumes. Just because. And we're gonna use Burst. We're gonna use Bouncing Flask. Which is gonna go off twice because it's a skill. We're gonna use Noxious Fumes. And we're gonna use this. It costs 0 right now. So we're gonna get rid of one of these. I'm gonna get rid of this random block. We don't really need it. And then I'm gonna get rid of this and gain 2 energy. We're gonna use that to do a poison. And then we are going to apply 5 poison. We're gonna keep Catalyst in our hand until we can do a double. So that he'll just die in one go. And then we're going to use this power card, which makes something cost 0. We're going to use this power card that it just made cost 0. And it'll make Catalyst cost 0 this turn, but I don't want to use that yet. And he's going to end our turn for us. That's 12 cards. Every 12 cards, he ends our turn. It doesn't matter if it's across 4 turns or if it's across 1. He'll end our turn. So if you can play 12 cards, you play all of them, you know? Because you don't want a turn where you're only getting 1 card off. Noxious Fumes. I guess I'll use this Bite. I will neutralize, make him weaker. I will hit him. I will do a defend. I'll do another defend. I will hit this guy. And we will wait. Yeah, he is very gimmicky. I have 6 more cards. I'm going to get rid of this bite. I have 6 cards I can play this turn. But I'm going to use bullet time. That's going to make it so I can use any of these. I'm going to use this one. 5 attacks just went into my hand that cost 0. We're going to apply 6 poison. Just because. Add a random skill into our hand that costs 0. We are going to block. And block again. And we're going to we're just going to get rid of this thing. I might as well just throw this poison potion at him. I'm going to discard this bite. I'm going to throw this poison at him. Now he has 70 poison. I'm going to backstab. Die, die, die. Gain more energy next turn. Bite. Do that. Draw a card. Deal 26 damage. Apply 7 poison. And he is at 78 poison, so now he's at 235, and we win. The Time Eater. Defeated the Time Eater. Fuck that guy. We win those. And now we fight the heart. Thump, 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 thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire? The source of this evil? You prepare your daggers. You deal 747 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds, but it's ultimately still pounding. Are your mightiest attacks not enough? You ask yourself, have I been here before? You feel that you've dealt a total of 2,224 damage to the heart. A total of 14,636,643,707 damage has been dealt by all who have challenged it. The heart pulses louder and louder as your consciousness fades. Guess we wouldn't want to lose you. And now we unlock the Doo-Voo doll, which is for each curse in your deck, gain 1 strength. The Smiling Mask. The Merchant's Card removal service now always costs 50. And the Tiny Chest. For every 4th question mark room is a treasure room. And now we have unlocked all 3 keys needed to actually fight the heart. And we're going to be trying to do that with the Watcher. Next time. Because it is getting to that time where I gotta hop off. It's been 2 hours and I get
Kinda sleepy after a little while.
Thank y'all for joining me in this one. I knew we were going to get through it with the silent. We're just built different like that. And then we're going to just try and make it through with the Watcher. So, thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to be hopping off. Until next time. To quote Markiplier, bye-bye.